Hello and welcome back to the BS Coins world. Today, we're diving into an extraordinary story about a humble coin you might have overlooked, the 1965 no-mint Mark Washington quarter. Now you might be thinking, a quarter worth $1 million? How is that even possible? Well, grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's uncover the fascinating details behind this highly sought-after coin. To understand why this coin is so valuable, we need to rewind to the early 1960s. Back then, quarters were made of 90% silver. However, by the mid-60s, a national silver shortage led the U.S. Mint to switch to a copper-nickel composition for quarters starting in 1965. This change marked the end of the silver era for quarters, making the 1965 coin a transitional piece in American numismatics. Here's where things get interesting. While the U.S. Mint was transitioning to the new copper-nickel composition, a small number of 1,965 quarters were accidentally struck on leftover silver planchets. A planchet is simply the blank metal disc used to strike a coin. These silver 1965 quarters should not exist, but they do, and their rarity makes them worth a fortune. It's estimated that only a handful of these 1965 silver quarters exist. To put that into perspective, millions of 1965 copper-nickel quarters were produced, but these silver ones are a rare mistake. Coins like these are what collectors dream of finding because they're a perfect combination of rarity, historical significance, and demand. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping figure attached to one of these coins. In 2019, a silver 1965 Washington quarter was sold at auction for nearly $1.2 million. The coin was graded by a professional grading service, ensuring its authenticity and condition. This sale shook the numismatic world and cemented the 1965 silver quarter as one of the most valuable modern coins. But why would someone pay that much for a quarter? The answer lies in its rarity and the story it tells. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that stand out due to mistakes, historical context, or sheer scarcity. How to identify the 1965 silver quarter? So, how can you tell if you have one of these million-dollar coins? First, check the date. It should say 1965. Next, check the edge of the coin. Most 1965 quarters have a copper core visible along the edge, but the silver version will have a uniform silver edge with no copper stripe. If you suspect you've found one, don't clean the coin or attempt to alter it in any way. Cleaning can damage the coin's surface and reduce its value. Instead, take it to a professional coin grading service or an experienced numismatist for evaluation. You might wonder why the coin has no mint mark. In 1965, the U.S. Mint temporarily removed mint marks from coins to discourage hoarding. So, every 1965 quarter, whether copper-nickel or silver, lacks a mint mark. This detail often confuses beginners, but rest assured, the no mint mark is normal for 1965 quarters. Let's recap why this coin is worth so much. It's valuable because it was struck on a silver planchet instead of a copper-nickel one. This error occurred during a transitional period in U.S. coinage, making it historically significant. Its rarity amplifies its value, as only a few are known to exist. And finally, its condition plays a big role. Coins in better shape fetch higher prices. If you're a coin collector or just someone interested in finding valuable coins, here are a few tips. First, always check your change. Valuable coins often slip through the cracks and end up in circulation. Second, invest in a magnifying glass and a coin guidebook to help you identify rare coins. And third, consider joining a coin club or attending coin shows to learn from seasoned collectors. The story of the 1965 silver Washington quarter is a reminder that incredible treasures can be hiding in plain sight. Who would have thought a small piece of silver could be worth $1 million? It's stories like these that make coin collecting so exciting and rewarding. So, The next time you're sorting through your spare change, keep an eye out for that special 1965 quarter. You never know, you might just strike it rich. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might find it interesting. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let me know in the comments below. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, and we have a story that's going to blow your mind. Did you know that a simple 2015 D-Mint mark $quarter, a coin you might have held in your pocket, could be worth a staggering $1.1 million? Yes, you heard that right, over $1 million for a quarter. So what makes this particular coin so special? Stick around because I'm going to break it all down for you. The 2015 D quarter was part of the America the Beautiful series, commemorating historical landmarks across the United States. The D mint mark signifies it was minted in Denver, Colorado. These quarters were mass-produced and entered circulation just like any other coin. But here's the catch. Not all quarters are created equal. Some coins have unique features that make them valuable, and that's the case with the 2015 D quarter dollar. It's not just about the design or the year. It's about rare errors, pristine condition, and demand among collectors. Let's get into the details. Why is one of these coins worth $1.1 million? The answer lies in a rare minting error. Coin experts discovered that a small batch of 2015 D quarters had a significant flaw during production. This could be anything from a doubled die, where the design appears doubled, to a misplaced mint mark or a unique strike pattern. These errors make the coin a rarity, and in the world of numismatics, rarity equals value. Only a handful of these error coins were ever released, making them extremely desirable to collectors. But it's not just the error that matters, it's also about the coin's condition. Graded by professional services, coins are rated on a scale from 1 to 70. To fetch top dollar, these quarters must be in nearly perfect condition, known as MS68 or higher. Now, let's talk about the money. Why is this particular quarter valued at $1.1 million? In recent years, the demand for rare coins has skyrocketed, with collectors willing to pay enormous sums for unique pieces. One 2015 D quarter with a rare error was sold at auction for over $1 million, setting a record. Collectors and investors alike are drawn to these coins, not just for their rarity but also for their historical significance. And as the story of the 2015 D quarter spreads, its value continues to rise. If you have a 2015 D quarter in your possession, it might be time to take a closer look. Check for any unusual markings or features. You might just be holding a fortune in your hand. So, how can you find out if your 2015 D quarter is worth millions? First, inspect the coin carefully under good lighting. Look for any unusual patterns, double designs, or misplaced mint marks. If you think you've found something special, the next step is to have it professionally graded. Send your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll evaluate its condition and authenticity, giving you a certified grade that can drastically increase its value. Even if your quarter doesn't have a rare error, it's still worth checking its condition. High-grade coins can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Closing and call to action, 14 to 1500 hours. The 2015 D mint mark quarter dollar is a fascinating reminder of how ordinary objects can hold extraordinary value. Who would have thought a simple quarter could be worth over $1 million? If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content about rare coins and collectibles. And don't forget to share this video with your friends. Who knows, they might have $1 million coin sitting in their pocket change. We're diving into a fascinating story about one of the most sought-after modern coins, the 2005 D Mint Mark California quarter dollar. You heard that right. One of these coins, initially worth just 25 cents, has skyrocketed to an unbelievable value of $1.2 million. So what makes this coin so special? How did a regular pocket change item turn into a collector's dream? Stick with me, and we'll uncover the details. Let's start with the basics. The 2005 California quarter is part of the United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. This series aimed to celebrate each state with unique designs on the reverse side of the quarter. In 2005, California got its spotlight, and the coin features a design honoring naturalist and conservationist John Muir, with the majestic Yosemite Valley and a soaring California condor in the background. It's a truly beautiful piece of art that also carries a lot of historical significance. Now, let's talk about the D Mint mark. The D stands for the Denver Mint, where this particular coin was struck. In 2005, millions of these quarters were minted, so they're not inherently rare in the grand scheme of things. However, what makes some coins stand out, and what can make a coin like this one worth over $1 million, boils down to a few key factors: rarity, condition, and errors. The first and most significant factor is rarity. While most 2005 California quarters are common, certain variations or anomalies can make them incredibly rare. For instance, some coins may have been struck on the wrong planchet, a blank metal disc used to make coins. Others might have unusual doubling, a minting error where parts of the design appear twice. These rare errors can dramatically increase a coin's value because they are highly desirable to collectors. Next up is condition. Coin collectors, or numismatists, are always on the hunt for coins in pristine condition. These are often graded by professional organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC). A top-grade coin in mint state, especially one with a grade of MS-67 or higher, is worth significantly more than a worn or circulated coin. A coin with a perfect grade of MS-70 is incredibly rare and can command astronomical prices. Finally, provenance plays a role in boosting value. If a particular coin has an interesting backstory, say, it was part of a famous collection or discovered in a remarkable way, it can fetch an even higher price at auction. So, why is this particular 2005 California quarter worth $1.2 million? Reports suggest it's a combination of factors. First, this specific coin was found to have a highly unusual minting error. It features a rare double die reverse, where certain elements of the design, like the lettering or the condor's wings, appear slightly doubled under magnification. This type of error is exceptionally rare and highly coveted by collectors. Additionally, the coin is in near-perfect condition, with an MS-69 grade, one of the highest grades ever awarded to a California quarter. Combine that with its unique error and a bit of collector frenzy, and it's easy to see why it reached such a staggering price at auction. Now, let's talk about the market. The coin collecting community is vibrant and constantly evolving. While not every 2005 California quarter is worth a fortune, those with errors or in exceptional condition can still fetch impressive prices. If you happen to have one of these coins lying around, it's worth examining closely. Look for unusual features like doubling, off-center strikes, or other irregularities. Even if you don't have $1 million coin, some of these rarer variations can still sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The best way to know the true value of your coin is to have it professionally graded. Grading companies like PCGS or NGC can authenticate your coin, assess its condition, and assign it a grade. This not only determines its value, but also gives buyers confidence when you decide to sell. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on why stories like this captivate us. Coins like the 2005 California quarter remind us that sometimes extraordinary treasures can be hiding in plain sight, in our pockets, purses, or coin jars at home. It's a little piece of history that can spark a big sense of wonder. So, Take a closer look at your change. Who knows? You might just stumble upon the next $1,000,000 coin. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever found a rare coin or one with an interesting story? I'd love to hear about it. We're diving into an extraordinary story about a humble quarter that has turned into a $1,000,000 treasure. That's right, we're talking about the 1994 D Mint Mark California $2 coin, which has made headlines for its staggering value of $1.3 million. If you're curious about why this coin is so special and how it reached such an incredible valuation, stay tuned. This is a story you won't want to miss. Let's start with the basics. The 1994 D Mint Mark quarter was produced at the Denver Mint, and it's a standard issue in the United States Washington quarter series. At first glance, it might seem like an ordinary coin you'd find in your pocket or spare change jar. However, as collectors know, sometimes the most remarkable treasures are hiding in plain sight. What makes this particular coin so unique isn't immediately obvious. It's not about the design itself, which features the iconic image of George Washington on the obverse and the traditional eagle on the reverse. Instead, its rarity and value come down to some fascinating details that set it apart. The rarity of the 1994 D quarter comes from an error during its minting process. Coins like this are often referred to as error coins by collectors. These errors can occur for various reasons, such as misaligned dies, doubled images, or incorrect metal compositions. For the 1994 D quarter, the key lies in a striking error that resulted in a unique appearance and characteristics. The discovery of this particular coin was serendipitous. A collector stumbled upon it while sorting through a batch of quarters purchased from a coin dealer. Upon closer inspection, they noticed subtle differences in the coin's features that hinted at its uniqueness. After professional grading and verification, it was confirmed to be a one-of-a-kind specimen. So, why is this coin worth $1.3 million? The value of rare coins is determined by a rarity, condition, historical significance, and demand among collectors. Let's break this down. This 1994 D quarter is believed to be a one-off error, making it incredibly rare. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is king. The coin was preserved in near-perfect condition, graded as mint state by professional numismatists. High-grade coins are always more valuable. Error coins, especially unique ones, generate significant interest among collectors. They represent a fascinating piece of minting history. Although the error occurred in 1994, its discovery years later adds an element of mystery and intrigue. When these factors align, you get a coin that's not just a collector's item, but a valuable piece of history. Now, you might be wondering if you have a valuable coin hiding in your own collection. Look for small letters on the coin that indicate where it was minted. In this case, the D signifies the Denver Mint. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling, misaligned designs, or other unusual features. Consult coin value guides or get in touch with a professional appraiser. Handle coins carefully and store them in protective cases to maintain their value. The $1.3 million valuation of this coin has sparked tremendous interest in the numismatic community. It serves as a reminder that even everyday objects can hold extraordinary value under the right circumstances. For collectors, the hunt for unique coins like this is part of the thrill. Who knows? The next $1,000,000 discovery could be waiting in someone's change jar right now. So, there you have it. The incredible story of the 1994 D Mint Mark California $2 coin and its journey from pocket change to a $1.3 million treasure. If you're fascinated by stories like this, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let us know. We're diving into one of the most talked about coins in U.S. history, the 1999 Pennsylvania State Quarter with the elusive P. Mint mark. This quarter has stirred a whirlwind of attention among collectors and investors alike, especially after one was recently sold for an astonishing $1.4 million. If you've got one of these quarters tucked away in a drawer, you might want to grab it and give it a closer look. Let's explore what makes this coin so special, its history, and how you can identify if yours is worth a fortune. In 1999, the U.S. Mint launched the State Quarters Program, a groundbreaking initiative to honor each of the 50 states. Pennsylvania was the second state featured, and its quarter design showcased the Commonwealth statue with an outline of the state and a keystone symbol, reflecting its nickname, the Keystone State. These quarters were produced in massive quantities, but not all were created equal. The Pennsylvania quarters with a P. Mint mark were struck at the Philadelphia Mint. While millions were minted, certain rare errors and unique variations have elevated a few of these coins to legendary status among collectors. Why is the 1999 P. Pennsylvania quarter valuable? Some of these quarters have rare minting errors, such as doubled dies, where certain details appear doubled due to misaligned dies during the striking process. These errors are highly sought after by collectors. Coins that have been preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition with a high grade from grading services, like PCGS or NGC, are incredibly valuable. The recent $1.4 million sale involved a Pennsylvania quarter graded MS-69, nearly perfect in quality. Being part of the first year of the State Quarters program adds historical value. Collectors often focus on the early releases of any series, making this quarter particularly appealing. How to identify a valuable 1999 Pennsylvania quarter to determine if your quarter might be worth a fortune. Here's what to look for. Check for the P. Mint mark just below the word Liberty on the obverse side. This indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Coins in near-perfect condition are far more valuable. Look for minimal wear and scratches. If possible, consider getting your coin professionally graded. Errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling on the letters, numbers, or design elements. Pay close attention to details on the obverse and reverse sides. If you believe your coin is rare or in excellent condition, submit it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC for evaluation. Certified coins command significantly higher prices. The recent $1.4 million sale now. Let's talk about the record-breaking $1.4 million sale. This wasn't just any 1999 P. Pennsylvania quarter, it was a near-perfect example graded MS-69. Coins of this grade are incredibly rare, and when combined with the significance of the State Quarters program, it created a bidding frenzy among collectors. The coin was sold at auction, where passionate bidders pushed the price into the stratosphere. This sale is a testament to the enduring appeal of U.S. coinage and the potential hidden value in everyday pocket change. Don't underestimate the value of coins you come across in everyday transactions. A fortune could be hiding in plain sight. The more you know about coins and their grading, the better equipped you'll be to spot valuable pieces. Preservation matters. If you suspect a coin is valuable, handle it carefully and avoid cleaning it, as this can reduce its value. Stay updated. Keep an eye on auction results and trends in the numismatic market to understand what collectors are seeking. Conclusion: the 1999 Pennsylvania State Quarter with the P. Mint mark is a shining example of how seemingly ordinary coins can hold extraordinary value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting out, this story serves as a reminder of the hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. So, the next time you're sorting through your coins, take a moment to inspect them closely. You might just find the next $1 million quarter. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin discoveries and market updates. We're diving into an incredible story about one of America's most iconic coins, the 2016 Fort Moultrie quarter with the Philadelphia Mint mark, also known as the P Mint mark. Believe it or not, One of these coins was recently valued at a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. $1.5 million for a quarter. So what makes this coin so special? Stick around, and I'll take you through the fascinating history of the Fort Moultrie quarter, what gives it such value, and why collectors are going crazy for it. Before we get into the details of the Fort Moultrie quarter, let's set the stage. The America, the Beautiful Quarters program ran from 2010 to 2021, issuing quarters that celebrated national parks and historic sites across the United States. Each coin features a unique design on the reverse side, highlighting a specific location's history or natural beauty. Fort Moultrie was chosen as the featured site for South Carolina in 2016. The quarter's reverse design shows a dramatic scene of Sergeant William Jasper heroically returning the regimental flag under heavy fire during the Battle of Sullivan's Island in 1776. It's a moment of courage and patriotism that has become a lasting symbol of American resilience. Now, here's where things get interesting. The Fort Moultrie quarter itself isn't rare. Millions were minted in 2016. But, like with many coins, it's not just about how many exist, but the specific details that can make one worth millions. For starters, the Philadelphia Mint, known by the P Mint mark, produced a batch of Fort Moultrie quarters with a striking error. Coin errors occur when there's a mishap during the minting process. In this case, the error involves a rare doubling effect on the coin's obverse, also known as a double die error. This means certain details, like the text, United States of America, or In God We Trust, appear slightly doubled when viewed closely. But here's the kicker. This doubling is so subtle that it often goes unnoticed, even by seasoned collectors. Only a handful of these error coins have been identified, making them extremely rare. So, how does a quarter jump from being worth 25 cents to $1.5 million? The answer lies in its rarity, condition, and the story it tells. One particular Fort Moultrie quarter, graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, as MS68, made headlines recently. An MS68 grade means the coin is nearly flawless. To put that into perspective, millions of coins are minted each year, but only a tiny fraction receives such a high grade. Add the rare doubling error to the mix, and you've got a once-in-a-lifetime find. This specific coin was sold at a private auction to an anonymous buyer for an astonishing $1.5 million. The buyer, reportedly a seasoned numismatist, recognized the coin's historic significance and rarity, making it one of the most expensive modern coins ever sold. Now, I know what you're thinking. Could I have one of these coins sitting in my change jar? The good news is that it's possible. To identify a potentially valuable Fort Moultrie quarter, you'll need to look for a few key details. Check the mint mark. You're specifically looking for the P Mint mark, which can be found on the obverse side of the coin near George Washington's ponytail. Examine the text closely with a magnifying glass or loupe. Look for doubling on letters like United States of America or Liberty. Pay attention to the coin's condition. Even if you find a coin with a doubling error, its value decreases if it's scratched, worn, or damaged. If you think you've got a winner, consider getting the coin professionally graded. Services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate your coin and give it a grade, which is essential for determining its true value. The story of the $1.5 million Fort Moultrie quarter is a testament to the excitement and rewards of coin collecting. For some, it's about preserving a piece of history. For others, it's the thrill of discovering something rare and valuable. Either way, coins like this remind us of the stories our currency can tell. From moments of heroism like the Battle of Sullivan's Island to the artistry and craftsmanship of the minting process. So, what do you think? Could the next $1.5 million coin be hiding in your pocket or under your couch cushions? The Fort Moultrie quarter is a perfect example of why it pays to keep an eye on your change. You never know when you might stumble upon a treasure. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and their values, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Share this with your friends and family. They might have a fortune hiding in plain sight too.